Now, normally, whenever I do these post-game videos, it's either me regarding the Pittsburgh Steelers, or it's just me trolling the teams that I hate. But this is a rather different kind of post-game video because last night's clown show between the Colts and Broncos, like, this should go to show you that the NFL needs to stop having these games on Amazon Prime only, because who the hell wants to pay to watch a shit show like this? Like, who? Like, why should we piss our money away on these garbage ass Thursday night games that turn out to disappoint? Like, this is on the league scheduling these average to sorry ass teams for the most part playing on Thursday night. And even when it's between two good teams or two competitive teams at least, the game still turns out to be a shit show. Like, so far, these Thursday night games have been, let's see, so the Bills blew out the Rams 31-10 in the season opener. Though, of course, that was on NBC, not Amazon Prime, but still. And, of course, the Bills could have easily blew the Rams out much worse than they actually did. Then week 2, the Thursday night game, the Chargers and Chiefs, which the NFL promised to be exciting, high scoring, but of course, we don't get that. We just get a mediocre game at best, where the Chiefs, I mean, they win it convincingly, 27-24, but the Chargers got a garbage time touchdown, and the game was hardly even a shootout at all, if we're being honest. And then, of course, week 3, we play the Browns. What happens there? They beat us 29-17. A game that was boring, though it did feature a nice one-handed catch by George Pickens. But other than that, the game was just pure utter garbage, and of course it ended with a pathetic effort of us lateraling the football around, where the Browns recovered the ball in the end zone for an unneeded touchdown to make the score 29-17. And then, of course, the week after, we get Dolphins and Bengals, another game that sucked. And of course, it featured that really scary and horrifying injury to Tua Tagovailoa, in which an injury that looked somewhat life-threatening, as a matter of fact. And of course, that's on the Dolphins coaching staff for falsely clearing him to play. And that should go to show you why injuries should not be lied about. And the Bengals beat them 27-15. So that game was no better. Then, of course, we get last night's absolute albatross between the Broncos and the Colts. 12-9, game went to overtime. The Colts didn't even take the lead until, their first possession in overtime. And despite the fact that the Colts did look a bit more sloppier than the Broncos, the Broncos still found a way to choke this game. I mean, this had to be one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life, looking at these highlights. I mean, this game was just pure, utter garbage. And this is what the league gets for being so money hungry. Having these games be basically pay-per-view, if you really think about it. Amazon Prime, only really? That's the only way that we can watch these Thursday night games nowadays is through Amazon Prime. Here's the thing. The league is becoming so money hungry. I mean, they're already by far the richest professional sport there is, and yet here they are, still trying to find some desperate ways to make more money. credit to Shane McMahon's theme song. But yeah, this is what happens, NFL, when you put money over your product. And these Thursday night games are becoming a ruined product because you are so damn money hungry that you gotta make the NFL fans piss their money away on Amazon Prime to watch your shit show Thursday night football games. And like, this is also what you get for your piss poor scheduling. Like, why do you gotta schedule all these shitty ass Thursday night games between two shitty teams or two mediocre teams rather than good and great teams? And even when you do that, the games between two teams that everybody looks forward to ends up being a disappointment. I mean, like, what the fuck? Last night's game, like, if anything, I'm glad that I do not have Amazon Prime and I didn't watch last night's game, because these highlights go to show you that this game was absolutely garbage. It was awful. Easily one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. In my 14-15 years of watching football, this was at least top 5 for my worst games I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this game was so awful, it just came to the point where all the viewers literally wanted to cut to another game. I mean, that's how bad this shit was. And the sad part is that, well, it was the only NFL game going on last night. But yeah, everybody wanted the station to cut elsewhere. And we were required to pay for Amazon Prime to see these Thursday night shit shows like this. And like we have seen so far this season. Because if anything, Roger Goodell, we should have been the ones getting paid to watch this shit show. We should have been the ones. We should be receiving paychecks for watching these Thursday night football games from Amazon Prime and the NFL too. And make sure those dollars equal the amount of points that each team scores from each of you NFL and you Amazon Prime. Well, Amazon. So yeah, very shitty game. And this is what you get for being so damn hungry for that money. NFL. Then, of course, next week on Thursday night, we got the Washington Redskins, and yes, Redskins until they get a real name, and the Chicago Bears for Thursday night football. Yeah. I think you can almost bet that game will be garbage and that nobody outside of those two fan bases will watch that game. I mean, everybody's probably gonna have, I don't know. Oh. So there it is. NFL, fuck you for making us have to pay for Amazon Prime to watch your shitty ass Thursday night football games, because when you become money hungry, that's when your product begins to lack. And Thursday night football is your lacking product as of right now. So anyways, that'll pretty much do it. This game was complete garbage. And watching the highlights literally makes me want to just fucking laugh and start rolling on the floor laughing, just like that ref who fell to the ground right there. But there it is. That's the end of the video. I'm out.